What's up, guys? It's Cyan. We're back, and this is going to be a quick video. I wanted to just talk about this today, and this is not a skill book video or anything else like that, but I did want to do a quick video on this because people talk a lot of crap, and I always like to address stuff as it is. Now, I got flack for calling Susanoo Sasuke not that good, and people were getting mad and like, well, why are you saying that? And everything else, and the reason being is that because Tencent itself said it, and I said it 2 months ago. Maybe I think it was 2 months. It might have been 3 months ago when Tencent first initially did the whole skill break thing. The skill books, originally the system was supposed to help out Ninja, and then what happened? What they found is that there's a lot of Ninja that people want to use, and they felt that they could use that since then sometimes people don't want to pay exorbitant prices for Ninja, and it's not a good business practice. So what they did is they came up with the skill books and a skill break, and they buffed certain Ninja, and according to what the story was, and basically this was just an enabler when they realized that all these expensive Ninja wasn't working, and that there's no longevity in that, which is a very excellent thing to do in the gaming industry when you realize something is wrong and it's not working, which is why you see the prices of the new Ninja now. They're not super high prices like that, and we really haven't seen anything super high like that again. To be honest with you, all the new Ninja that come into this game, they really no more than $200 and $250. They haven't gone past that bracket. Some of the older ones, they're still trying to hold on to those to see if people still pay for them, but all the newer Ninja that came out now, they're not any higher than that, the 200 to 250. So what they did is, they came up with a skill break and skill book, so I actually showed you that now what they're doing is, which is really slick. It's slick, but it's smart at the same time. Now you still will end up paying around $200, $250 to skill break these characters, because that's how much it's going to cost unless you get lucky. So now what ends up happening is, look at the genius behind this. Like, this is really smart. It's really, really smart. I can't even be mad. I can't be mad. There's nothing I can say about this, because it's about the smartest thing that you could do in the situation. So whoever did this knew what the fuck they was doing. That's smart. Now I do apologize because I didn't edit the border right, so now it's a little bit cut off, but it's fine. We're not really doing content. This video is just me talking. Now, for things like normal Sasuke, you may end up paying $100 to $200 for normal Sasuke, for normal Tsunade, for Tarun, or like Orochimaru, like all these characters right here that generally would probably cost between anywhere from $10 to $100. Now you'll be paying anything from maybe $10 to $200 again on them just to get them skill broken. That's ingenious. That's straight up ingenious. All right, so now on to the point of the video. When I was saying that skill broken Sasuke is better than Susanoo Sasuke, it's because the Tencent itself said it. They said it. Okay, I'm bringing up normal Sasuke because he's supposed to be stronger than this. When you get him fully skill broken, he's going to be better than Susanoo Sasuke. But they said 2 or 3 months ago that they were going to fix Susanoo Sasuke so he will be raised a level higher. People got mad. People complained and said, "Oh, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. People, we use Susanoo Sasuke, blah, blah, blah." That's not the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that the company fucking said itself that the normal version is better than Susanoo Sasuke, and they're going to buff Susanoo Sasuke. People complain and they're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So now I had to do Exhibit A. Susanoo fucking Sasuke getting skill books. Like I said 3 to fucking months ago, where people were talking shit. You seen the video and everything. The dude's talking shit about Susanoo Sasuke and everything else. Here's something for your ass now. They're buffing him. Like I said, I bet you won't see a video or anybody comment on that now that it's happened. They'll just act like, oh, look at Susanoo Sasuke with skill books. He's great and shit now. Like I never said anything. Like I never said it from the start. You're not gonna hear anybody apologize. You're not gonna hear anybody say, "Oh, Scion was right," because they're not going to. Because it's just hater dick shit mentality to begin with. Here's the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is they pretty much made him as strong as May in game, giving him the basically to attack everybody and burn their asses for a obscene amount of damage, higher than May's damage. Like, that's not fair. To be honest with you, it's fucked up actually, for him to get that much. Like, he already nuked really hard to begin with, but now, hey, like, let's let him hit 9 people now with his attack, have a high probability of crit, and like, just look at that. That's nastiness right there. That's effed up. So now he's gonna be on top of the damage charts the same way that May is, which means that you can interchange and basically take May out if you don't really need May, or if you never got it. But there's a good chance that you may not have any of these characters, like, because I have May in North America, but I don't have Susanoo Sasuke. I wanted to go get him, but I never stuck around long enough to get it. So you also have his normal attack, which now is going to have additional chance to do a paralysis. Then you're going to have his pretty much his stoic, whatever, the super armor, increased resistance, which is going to help him to take less damage, so he's going to be even more tanky. So now he has increased damage and increased tanking. See right here, his chase is going to hit. Look at all the people that his chase is hitting. Now I'm trying to understand, because they said 2 body, like that's, did his chase always hit like freaking 8 people? Like, bruh, it's hitting 8 people right now. Like, that's effed up too. All right, and then on top of that, he could do it twice now. He could chase out, pretty much twice. Like bruh, on that. Like, I don't even know, like, I'm sorry, down here. He has the increase rate. Excuse me, I don't know why my throat is getting like that. Increase. Damn, why is it like that? The death of each ninja, whatever else. Pretty much this will get, that's his buff basically, where somebody dies, whatever else. Like, he'll get more critical and stuff like that. That's kind of nasty in itself. And then as you see right down here, you can trigger pretty much twice. Like, bruh. And then on top of that, if you look down on the bottom, he can ignite 3 rounds. And then I believe when it says this, I've seen this before, but I'm gonna have to translate this, but I know what this means. I'm gonna retranslate this, because now I'm gonna have to do him all over again when he comes out. So I'm gonna retranslate this, because this is not correct at all. It's not even close to being correct, actually. But overall, with him getting all these buffs, this is now better than normal Sasuke. His normal Susanoo Sasuke is not better than Skill Broker Sasuke, not by a long shot. Normal Skill Broker Sasuke does too much in the fight. He doesn't have the same defense, but he's not supposed to, because he's attacker, and Susanoo Sasuke is defense. So everybody who always puts that argument out, it should just shut up, because you're putting the tank next to a DPS and saying, hey, well, it's better because it's a tank. You dumbass, it's a tank. Like I never understood that to begin with. That's like saying, hey, look, Susanoo Sasuke is better than Sasuke because he DPS, but he doesn't DPS. He's a tank. Like, you can't compare those two like that. But if you put them in the usefulness in the fight compared to everything else, like, why would you use Susanoo Sasuke when you got Roshi in hand coming? When you have Susanoo Itachi, when you have we're going to talk about I in a second. When you have so many other people that are more useful than Susanoo Sasuke at this point. Now, you can put him together with a lightning main and stuff like that, but he just was not useful like this right now. So we're gonna move ahead now. Now that I put that out the way and pretty much put a foot up people's asses who were complaining about that the whole time. And like I said, no one is going to come and say, look, my bad, you were right about this. Pretty much the same way like other stuff has come out and I was right about that stuff. And then, like, you have dudes like who complain, oh, well, you made this little mistake right here. You're always giving misinformation. People make mistakes. And at the same time, of people making mistakes, that doesn't mean that they're not right about things. That's an embellishment on people. But I'm the type of person, I don't let that happen. That's why you see me get on people. I don't let people just talk shit. I'll personally come and punch you in your fucking face on the internet. I will personally come and pimp smack a dude. I gives no fucks. Cause you even see that post, the dude is like, you personally come and say shit, whatever. Yes, I personally come and say shit. What you think, you just gonna talk shit? I'm not gonna get at you. Like, what kind of pussy person you think I am? Like that, and people are like offended that I even come and personally do it. Like, oh, so you can just talk shit, but I can't come after you. I can't come for your head when you talking shit. That's when you know people are cowards, right there. When they get mad when the person comes after them. Don't talk shit if you don't expect the person to come for you. Don't open your mouth. Don't get mad when somebody comes for you. You should have said nothing. Next up, for whatever reason, this I don't agree with at all. Because once you get and a lot of people will say the same thing, once you get with some good gear, will destroy a whole team by himself. Somebody in their infinite wisdom decided, hey, let's give skill books and a skill break. For fucking what? Like, I understand sometimes the game just wants to do stuff, but like they just don't do. Who said I was lacking? But they did it. They did it. Now, where I'm not even gonna come close to trying to translate this because it's totally wrong. Well, not wrong, but the translation is just all the way off with It just makes no sense whatsoever. And he never really needed it to begin with. Now, what I am going to say about is he's very RNG dependent. Sometimes he just doesn't do what you like him to do, or sometimes he just attacks once or something like that. And what they pretty much did, like you see even with this one, this does what you see like they did, like it was kind of lame right here, which it was. And sometimes it didn't even work, this passive. Like he would attack and then attack one time and then just stand there and be like, I'm and then he'll die pretty much. So what they did is they gave him a defense buff pretty much the same way they gave Sasuke. They gave him a improved buff on his life attack, so he pretty much is gonna get back all his health. 80% of the damage that he does, considering how much damage he does, is a pretty big buff, because sometimes he does between 10 to 20,000 damage. So he completely will full heal himself damn near, plus whatever the defense that he gets back. So you see right here, he can add up to 200. Now see, I don't know how he's actually going to do that. Right there, how that's going to work, how that's even going to scale that damn high. Maybe it's based off of how many times he attacks, which if he attacks at a higher rate because of the skill books would be kind of fucked up. That'd be kind of messed up. Because what it's going to do is, according to whatever they say, he attacks like 4 or 5 times, so that's going to be that percentage. So if he does that for 3 or 4 rounds, and for it to be add up to 200% means that never goes away. Now I know with Sage for a fact, Sage it goes away. It wears off after 2 or 3 rounds, but it appears that it won't wear off. Which, if that's the case, then damn. Bro, I don't even know why that would happen. Okay. Now, I don't know why they're messing with swimsuit Tamara again. I'll get it. Why? They said the opposite. I don't know. Whatever. This doesn't even seem like any type of skill buff. This is just maybe the art, or maybe they're just finally telling us because the arts have been changed already. The art's been changed for Ino, and the art's been changed for Tamari already too. So maybe they're just finally saying it. And fairy mode. This we not what we did from he already did enough. Bruh, I'm not even gonna say anything else. But like I said back with the Susanoo thing, and I'm gonna say this again so you guys can understand. When people say listen to who you feel has common sense. Because people got on me for this for a while, and nobody's going to give me credit for this. I know nobody's going to give me credit for me saying it, and I was basically saying what the company was saying, that, hey, We buffed normal Sasuke, and now Susanoo is inferior. That's what they said. And then, you know, they said in 2 or 3 months they were going to give it to normal Sasuke. I mean, to Susanoo Sasuke and push him higher, because they felt that, you know, both of them weren't at the standard that they needed to be. And here it is, right here. Here it is. Nobody can dispute this anymore. Nobody can talk shit about it anymore because it's right here in your fucking face. So, like I said at the beginning of this, here it is. I don't need to say nothing else anymore after this. It's right here. And I want nobody coming through and talking about, oh, well, hey, well, you know, this is how I told everybody. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that. Fuck everybody who was complaining when I was saying this shit in the beginning. You can fuck yourselves and go right to hell, and I don't care who gets mad, because people get mad when you be real. For some reason, real isn't liked anymore around on YouTube. You can't be real no more. You can't get at people no more. And people say that, hey, well, you know what, Cyan says this, Cyan says that. You know what Cyan does? Cyan doesn't like trolls. I'm anti-troll. I don't like assholes. I don't like suck-ups, and I don't like fake people. If you look on my channel, notice who the trolls in the community, notice who the assholes in the community, notice who are the people who cause trouble, notice where they're not, notice where they can't post, notice where they're not allowed to be housed at. They ain't on Cyan channel, they ain't a friend of Cyan. So everybody in the community, look at that. Look at that right there. The people who are trouble, who talk shit, who complain, who cause problems everywhere, look where they are not. That tells you a lot right there. That tells you all you need to know right there. So I'll catch you guys later. This game does a good job of balancing, and I gotta give it to them on that. I gotta give them a whole lot on that, because they think about it. They at least think about it. As much people still be trying to complain about China. You can't complain about China, because China tries. China tries, and they actually do try to listen. I can honestly, they do try to. If you look at the Chinese forum, they do actually try to listen, and they give feedback, and they don't say, hey, no, F you, or censor people or some shit like that. What they do actually, however, do is some people decide they want to be zealots. And they wanted to sit up there and cause trouble and talk all types of shit, and like, they don't care about us, we gotta pay for better, when you only gotta pay for like fucking 7 characters out of 150. 7. But you gotta pay for meta. Shut your dumb asses up. I'm out.